This is day 65 of startup. A visionary is just a weirdo if he has not proven himself. So when you're presenting a product to someone, then if you have built this product in past 5 or 6 months, then usually it will not be doing too much. And you then present a future vision of the product to excite people. But when you are presenting an idea, it's better not to talk about vision first. Instead, for try to ground the idea. And what I'm talking now is the experience is from the experience that I have gone through in the last few days. So I have had those weird looks from people when I was talking about the vision, like I'm some guy who's completely disconnected from reality. But over past few days, I have learned to present my idea in a way which is so much more believable for people, and now I can see people rooting for me in some sense. So I'm gonna share some observations about why my presentations have been getting better. So number one is to present your idea in the form of a very clear minimum viable product. What will be its features, how those features will work. So in that sense, instead of trying where the bigger picture of the whole space and everything, just present these clear cut features. Secondly, even if you have not thought of your idea as a derivative of another idea that is in the market, try to present your idea as a derivative. For example, if you're making a hotel chain, you just use that your is a Uber of hotels instead of cars. So it might sound like you're losing your originality here. And probably if you had already built a product, it's best to just distinguish yourself from the crowd and show how you're very original and unique and you are visionary in that sense. But when you're presenting an idea, I have seen that if you just connect with something that is already working, it just gets more faith. Also, a product or an idea or idea of a product is a very psychological thing. People have to feel, or people try to feel as the user how it feels to use your product. Does it feel good? Does it feel complicated? And when you present your features, try to relate your features with a similar situation which people have experienced, and so that they can extrapolate that feeling that they felt during that situation to the feeling they may get while using your product. Another thing that I think we do wrong as entrepreneurs is we defend everything about our idea, but there are some genuine leaps of faith, and acknowledging them yourself instead of defending them, saying yes, I know this particular part is not certain, is this particular part may fail, but this is where we do a considerable amount of research and build the technology to solve it. And this is how we'll build the technology, and these are some of the experiments that I have done that show a trend towards solving this problem. And once it is solved, then this will be our secret sauce. When you present these leaps of faith in this way, then they just sound, I don't know, they just create a better impression. Another thing about uncertainty is that people put a lot of faith into trends, and if those trends are related to something happening in the world, then even better, instead of something happening around you. So for example, everybody believes that the chips are going to be faster tomorrow, or people believe that let's say this voice changing kind of AI or any kind of AI, natural language processing and all, is going to be better and better tomorrow, or the language models are going to be faster. Now of course I also believe that these things will happen, but if you think about it logically, then there's no reason for the trends to be followed. It's just a belief, just a faith. And but if you put your bets around these trends, then people will be willing to play the bet with you. So these are some of the things that I have observed that have helped me present my own idea better. But I have seen some masters of these kind of manipulations, psychological manipulations, to make their ideas sound so much more concrete. And two examples are the founder of Superhuman, Rahul Vohra, and also the founder of Skyflow. It's a lesser known company. Its founder Anshu Sharma. So watch these guys interview and see, like, their ideas are quite crazy, very hard to understand, but how they just connect it with so many things that people are aware of to explain what they're doing and why it can work. It's just interesting to see that.